And we're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Woo! Potatoes.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Volvo. Thanks for coming out. Yes, we are back, and we are in the sewers. That is correct. I remember that. Is the capturing to the thing?
It is not. You should definitely change that.
Okay, well, now it should be. It should be good now. Hello. Say hello, everybody. We got our brave sea adventurers here today.
Hello, everybody.
Here we are. I'm Pete. Hi.
And I'm I'm Alex.
Yeah.
And I'm Ta.
He's Ta. Yes.
And I'm barely conscious. I mean, Dart.
Oh, Dart. Oh, darling.
It says on his birth certificate, his name is Dart.
Yeah,
that is true.
He's perpetually exhausted. So, who's ready for some One Piece D20? Anyone?
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Anyone want to give a recap of your characters while we're here and doing things?
Sure, I will begin as per the usual. I am playing Jean Paulsgrave is my character's name, a captain of the crew here of these sea adventurers. We are not yet pirates. We are still sea adventurers, although with each passing week, we're just devolving. We're becoming pirates very quickly. I ate the wither fruit, which makes me kind of oscillate between being an old man and a big, strong captain lad. It allows me to drain the life out of things. And generally speaking, I'm just a good guy trying to get rid of this spooky power.
All right. What about you, Alex?
It is I, Alex. I'm playing Study Days. He is the chef and first mate of the Sea Adventuring crew. And he also has the power of the fold fruit. He is a half-dwarf who can fold things more than 6 times.
Dun dun dun, the true superpower. How about Utah?
I'm playing Millie. She is a woman of little knowledge.
She's a woman.
Of little knowledge and great amounts of excitement.
Ah, yes, that's.
She's also one of the 3 sisters of the group.
Yeah, one of those is not actually a sister.
Shush! It makes no difference to her.
And the sister that Ta is referring to is Tilly, who is an NPC member of the group. She oscillates between Valley Girl and Homicidal Maniac. And she wields a snake bow. So that's always fun. What about you, Dart?
I am playing Dunstan Duke, ship's navigator, halberd user, and pet dinosaur owner. I don't think there's much else to him.
How is Billy anyway?
I'm pretty sure he's good. He can't fit through tunnels, which is a problem for him. He's a bit too fat for these sewers, but I'm sure he'll manage.
Yeah, last I remember, he was patrolling like a guard dog. Because of some extenuating circumstances that caused you guys to be in the sewers.
Yeah.
And the last and most newly acquired member of the crew is Eileen. She's the vampire devil fruit. And she's also a meek, cute little doctor girl.
She's adorable.
Yep. So, ready to get started? It's time for the opening music. What opening are we feeling tonight?
The worst one.
Are you sure?
Oh, wait. Are we talking the 4 Kids opening?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Dart. I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Power and wealth beyond your
Tell him,
wildest
Brock.
dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
My fortune is yours for the taking. but you'll have to find it first. I left everything I own in one piece.
Ever since, pirates from all over the world set sail for the Grand Line, searching for One Piece, the treasure that would make their dreams come true.
Yo!
Don't give it up, Luffy. Don't give it up, Solo.
So
Don't give it up, Nami. Don't give it up,
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Here's how the story goes. We find out by the treasure in the Grand Line. There's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
His name is Luffy.
That's Monkey D. Luffy.
King of the pirates. He's made of rubber.
How did that happen?
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. His name's Zolo, he's just like a samurai and a L-A-D-Y. Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking, Chopper's doctoring.
Set sail for One Piece. It's the name of the treasure in the Grand Line. Set sail for One Piece.
Why does it keep getting better the more I hear it?
I don't know. It does get better. I can't deal with
Maybe
it.
this is. Maybe you just start to accept it after a while.
I think you
The thing about We Are is that it doesn't tell you the plot of the show, so I don't even know what the show's about at the end of it. But in this
I
one,
mean-
exactly.
I mean, none of it, no intro really does. At least the theme. But this, they made it to where you could.
Think about all of the great American the Brady Bunch. Like,
Yeah.
this is the story of a family, and it's just like, here's how they all got together, and here's what's going to happen.
The Adams Family.
His name is
another
Luffy.
one.
He's made of rubber. How did that happen? He took a bite of gum gum. Like,
It's good. Don't worry.
Let me rephrase that. Most intros don't.
All right. Let's get back to the recap. So, last time on One Piece, our heroes were surrounded by the Royal Guard, the King's Royal Guard to be specific, of the Kingdom of Soleil. Care to tell how you got out of that sticky situation? Anyone?
Lots of fighting and running.
Violence.
Yeah,
We
violent.
did it the anime way. We punched ourselves out of freedom
Yes.
to freedom.
During the fight, a mysterious hooded figure appeared and tried to abscond with Eileen. He didn't get away, though, because Jean is terrifying and hugged him until he cried.
at a certain point, I feel like it stops being a hug and more a grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
At a certain point.
And I think I reached that point last time.
For sure.
I have a question for the DM.
Yeah?
Did we heal any?
Yeah, we'll get to that later. We're not done with the recap. So, after everyone handily disposed of the king's goons, I believe Dunstan picked up a Denden Mushi and learned that more trouble was quickly on the way. So, our group of intrepid sea adventurers, not pirates, decided to escape. They made a break for it, Eileen leading the way into the sewers, which they learned from Eileen go all across the island and into the underground bottom side. They go into the castle somewhere. So the group decides, because they're out of a ship, out of luck, and out of patience, to attack the king.
We're gonna kick his ass!
Yeah.
Yeah!
And I believe Jean did a little interrogating, or was going to do a little interrogating of the hooded figure that attacked them. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that might have been where we left off. I don't think we got to that yet.
Okay. Well, that's good. Because now I think that covers everything. Did I miss anything?
No, I think about sums it up. We're hiding in the sewer.
Yeah, alright.
Hiding, and Eileen did treat our wounds.
Yes, she did. I think you guys decided to do a night raid.
Essentially, we were going to heal up, then do it at night.
Yeah. Alright, so let's cut quickly to Jean. You are about to go interrogate this boy.
Alright, we're just where we are on the map. We're all just kind of like huddled in the...
Yeah, this is where you decided to take a rest last
Yeah.
time.
So we healed up, and,
well, the time hasn't passed yet, unless you're content to say that it has, but...
Oh, I mean... I
not-
don't know.
You're not healed yet.
Okay. So this dude was, unconscious, and we have him, like, properly tied up and stuff?
Yeah. If
cool.
I remember right, you do.
Cool. So he's just coming to now, is that the
Yeah.
sit? Alright, I guess I'll walk up to this,
He's still feeling very weak.
that makes sense.
My arms! They're noodles! What have you done to my arms?
Don't worry, it's only temporary.
Noodle
long as-
arms!
Once you've calmed down, we can have a discussion about this. I'd like to see your arms full and muscular again.
He's flopping them around as much as he can, and they are very noodly.
Alright. I let him tire himself out for a second.
Yes. He can't get anywhere. He can't even like reach behind him or anything to like try and get at the ropes. Eventually he
Millie.
settles down.
Millie will lean in to try to speed this up and tell him, won't you be so kind to help us?
What? I can't. Well, you are awful cute. But no! My loyalty to my king!
Now come on, you couldn't say no to this face, could you?
Yes.
Pointing to Tilly and Millie.
Those faces are harder, yes.
Well, let's get working on this then. Your loyalty to your king. What did your king... Why did you come after us?
Well,
What were your orders?
roll me a diplomacy. Millie is you're the one doing the negotiating, so I
Do
feel
I get a bonus from,
yes,
from
you
our
could get
boy?
a bonus. Just roll it. All right, that's good enough. Don't
oh, fuck it.
roll again. All right.
Your diplomacy's really good.
Yeah.
Mine's like, okay.
So after a moment, he thinks about it and he's like, well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. We were after the girl. And he, like, noodle flops one of his arms towards Eileen.
And,
At this point, while they're talking, Sunny is getting out some sticks he got earlier and some string and tying it to the guy's noodle arms to essentially help him point stuff.
Oh my god.
To help him
You're
illustrate.
making him into, like, a human marionette.
Human marionette, yeah.
Yes.
He looks displeased with this, but he can't really argue.
So, I'm aware that you were after Eileen here. But my question is, what was your king's motivation in this action? Was he...
Remember
privy to
she
that?
told us that she kicked him in the balls, I think?
Yes,
She assaulted him.
That was the story. Is this merely a question of wounded pride for your king, or is
Well,
it something more than
no, he was after her before that. That's why he got kicked in the balls.
that? And was this just simple? And I kind of, like, he hesitates a little bit. Was this just lust? Or did he
No,
have
the boss.
started-
Stop it! Stop it! And as Sonny's like flailing this guy's arms around dramatically as he's talking. And it's highly annoying to the shadowy man. He's like, stop it. No, he wanted her for something else. You know, he thought that he heard. It's dumb, really, but you know, he's the boss, so.
And, well, you know what it is. Out with it.
He looks at your hands and decides better of like refusing. And he thought that girl had some like kind of secret immortality or something, so he was gonna hunt her down and get her to spill her guts, and we'd all get, you know. Damn it! Stop.
You'd be able to live forever.
Yeah.
And you thought your king would share this with you.
Yeah, he promised. Boss always splits the treasure with us.
Oh, he sounds like a nice boss.
I'm gonna look back towards Eileen and just kind of raise an eyebrow, like, as if to say, like, what are your thoughts on this? Is there any rumor? Why does this rumor exist?
Eileen shrugs. She looks clueless. I don't know.
Millie will do the hand thing where she just like, you know, she realized something, was like, oh, it's because she's a vampire. Aren't vampires normally immortal? In fairy tales and stuff.
I don't know. I got stabbed once and I didn't die, so maybe.
Jean kind of thinks for a moment. Well, your power is from a devil fruit. I've never heard of a devil fruit being able to spread to someone else, even if you are immortal, or at least age slower. I mean, I certainly can relate to that. I don't think there'd be any way to share that ability.
He doesn't know.
The boss said he read it in a book somewhere. I don't know.
He read about this specific devil fruit power. He has a book about devil fruits.
Well, yeah.
No. And you know, Jean looks a little curious at that.
Yeah,
but...
Tilly also looks curious. She like looks up from the book about devil fruits that she was reading.
That she stole from me.
Yeah.
And I'll look down at this. I'll look down again at this dude and go, all right, well, let's get practical. For starters, the layout of the castle. We'll also need to know how many men that you have on guard, watch rotations.
Really? You can't expect me to rat out.
Another please from Millie.
Sonny is gonna drop his hands and then like take the sticks off of him and just fold them into tinier sticks until one's kind of sharp, and just hold it in front of him.
Sure, roll intimidation. I guess.
What is
Shit.
Oh, okay.
My intimidate's good.
He gives you a sidelong, uneasy look. Like, get that away from me. I don't want your devil fruit magic around me.
He waves in front of his face.
Stop it! No!
Tell us what we want to know.
Call your homicidal child off!
Oh, he's not a child.
What?
He in particularly doesn't like to be referred to as such.
Yes! And he's got this kind of crazed look on his eyes as he gets really close to his face.
Okay.
Don't call me a child!
I get it, stop!
And on the subject of that, Sonny, you do disguise yourself as a child pretty frequently. You send a lot of mixed messages in that regard.
Oh, I only act like a child when it's necessary for disguise, okay?
Yeah, I think he does a really good job.
Necessary.
Maybe.
Eileen? Necessary sacrifices, yeah.
Maybe he's a child in a tiny man's body.
Oh, that might be it, but I really don't think so, Millie.
I'm not a child in a tiny man's body.
This is aside the point. Let's get down to it. I'm looking at this guy. So,
Well, the king obviously has, like, guards around the castle. They're probably all out in the city looking for you guys, though. But the other shadows are probably still with him. They don't really leave the castle. They're kind of weirdos.
are they all like you? Or are they unique? Do any of them have devil fruits?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know them that well, honestly. Wait. Yeah. He
Can I make,
yeah.
can I make an insight on that?
Yeah, sense motive. Sense motive.
Yeah.
So he believes everything he's hearing.
Let me just... This guy's not particularly good at this, but I won't give him a roll anyway. Yeah, he's... Yeah, there's definitely... You can't really tell. You don't really glean
He's saying
anything.
words and they have
Yeah.
meanings, but I couldn't tell you what those are.
Yeah,
I mean,
you couldn't
Jean's-
glean
Jean's-
anything. You may have your suspicions, but you can't really tell if he's...
Sure. I kind of take a moment. He goes, all right, well, how many are there in your order, your group, your
Well,
faction of the guard?
just 4, including me. King's no
4,
slouch
huh?
either, though.
Does he have a devil fruit?
Good.
The needle.
No, he's a tough guy.
All right. What's the best way into the throne room?
Uh,
And into the castle? I assume there's a way to get in other than
the
a
front
main
door.
gate.
Well,
Well, you heard him. Might as well go ahead and knock.
There's also, I think, a way in from the sewers here.
oh yeah, the dungeon lets out, kinda, into the sewers.
And I guess this is my last question for you. Is he a good king?
He kinda gives you a look.
Your secret's safe with us if it's a no.
Look. He's a good boss. I'll say that much.
Well,
Not a king. Okay, got it.
well, what do you all think? Kind of turn back and look towards everyone.
Well, at the very least, we need to get off this island. If there's a blockade because of these losers, according to the shadow guy, then we're gonna need to take down the boss to get out of here.
Hey,
hope
I
we
take
can
offense
sue.
to that.
Dart, what were you saying?
I think a sewer is really unhealthy. We should really just go through the front door. Be a lot easier anyway.
I mean, yeah, you want to get attacked by all of his guards at once, but
Huh.
Sounds like a blast.
Sure, go through the front gates. The rest
See?
of the
This
shadows
says we
will be
should do it,
waiting
which means
for
we
you.
should definitely not do it.
Millie will point to the shadow guy and say, "See, he thinks got tungsten got the right idea. I do too."
Well,
I'm kind of
sure, he
worried.
thinks that, but you know, he's also the bad guy, so we should probably not listen to him.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the best idea. What about your
God, that-
captain?
That voice is so perfect.
Right now, it seems pretty split. We'll kind of go with whatever you want, Captain, though.
Yes,
It's your
Captain.
Call.
Very well. The sewers.
All right.
Okay.
Guess we just have to
Yeah.
hold our breath.
Yeah.
It's worse for me. I'm way down here.
What do we do with him? And
You,
she will continue to point at the shadow guy.
you could just leave me here.
I think
Shifty eyes.
I think we could probably leave him here. I mean,
Wait, no, don't do what I
Not
said!
going anywhere.
yeah, I was going to say, I mean, even if he crawls his way out of here, we'll be already dealt with what we've dealt with, and I can't imagine him wanting to quarrel with us again.
Trent's not going to fit through these sewers. We could have him drop him somewhere.
That's true.
I don't
I have
like
a
that idea.
question. Ferdinand here. What was his original name? Did he have a true name somewhere underneath all of these names?
Original
Fucking-
name. His name is Joey. We all know this. Same as it's always been.
Very
Yeah,
well.
Trevor's always been that way.
Millie will nod in agreement.
Just wondering. That's all.
For the record, I think it was Spike at first.
Okay, yes.
It was Spike at first.
We're relying on you, Trevor.
Yeah.
Protect this man with your life. Or watch this man with your life.
He Trevor, like, snoots up and is like, He, like, and his chest puffs out and he beams with pride, and then he lowers his head and, like, goes for a pet.
Millie will happily pet his head.
And he is in paradise. You can see the rosy flowers coming off of him in the sunshine.
Well,
Well, before we go, I'm gonna demand that we all stay here for a little bit and recuperate from our injuries. I can look after all of us. So,
Sunny smiles and looks through like, well, you heard it. Doctor's orders.
that's fine. We won't be going until nightfall, I believe, anyway.
yeah, okay.
She looks somewhat relieved and somewhat happy. And then, like, gets this really, really serious expression as she goes around with, like, some bandages and making sure everyone's okay and doing good.
You should drink more water, Dunstan.
Immediately get a glass from the flow, the stream.
No,
in
not
here.
that water. That's bad water.
That's really bad water. No, go for it. Yeah, just watch it. It'll be hilarious.
You have to be
Oh,
able to
no
tell by
way.
looking at that would be very unhealthy.
Millie is not
I'm not
actually
a
doing that.
doctor,
Millie isn't doing that.
That's a terrible idea.
Alright, so I think it's 2 per level per 8 hours rest, correct?
Sure, we can.
Unless she has a special thing she can do.
I don't think she do. Let me check though for you. She do not. She is going to make some herbal medicine though. So she needs to roll a heal skill to do that. I could do it. Oh,
I think
Oh,
she's good.
she did it.
that
Ar-
seems like a success.
Yeah. So, while I figure out what that is there anything anyone wanted to do, like, during the evening?
I would say cook, but I'm pretty sure the methane from the sewage might just light on fire, so...
Yeah, I don't know what you should cook in a sewer.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Technically speaking, we shouldn't have medical aid in a sewer either.
Yeah, really shouldn't.
Not a hygienic.
But One Piece rule state it's okay.
Fine. Alright, well, she got a 27, so she can make... Wow. Alright. She can make a lot of stuff. She can make a lot of different stuff. Okay,
Sound like
well,
you're-
I'm gonna roll, like, a D something. How many are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, so D17, weird number, but you know, it's cool. Wait, ah! Heck. I maybe opened it in the Google in the stream. Oh well, that's not a problem. So a D17. And she could get 2 because she crit. Alright, 2 and 14.
Critical heal.
Critical heal, yes, indeed. And doodle. So is there anything you guys wanted to do? Any chats? Eileen is busy making her herbal medicines.
How does healing work? If I could just actually, if you could just explain the system to me, really quick. And resting.
Can someone explain the system to him? Because
It's annoyingly complicated, but I think like I said, 2 per level per 8 hours.
It's 2 if you've been
2 hit points.
2 hit points per level per rest, which is 8 hours or so.
Are we getting that full 8 hours right now?
yeah, you are.
Okay, so we would all heal 8 basically.
Yeah,
Naturally,
We're level 2.
you heal your level.
Who'll heal 4.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's. I thought it was 2.
2 per
Okay, so
level,
it's,
and it's 2
okay,
levels.
I
so
doubled it
4.
twice for some reason. All right, so we just all heal 4 hit points.
Yeah, naturally you heal only 1 per level.
Yeah.
So if you're level 5, you heal 5. But if someone's actively helping you recover, you heal 2 per level. So double your level.
Alright.
Okay.
But that's in an 8-hour period. Beyond that,
Healing is pretty slow.
yeah, it's always been slow in these kind of games. There are items to make, or there are items that do heal you quickly, but we haven't really gone into how that works or how to buy or
Yeah.
make them.
I think you heal more over a 24-hour period as well if you spend it all resting.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Cool.
Alright,
Well,
so,
I'm at full anyway, so that's good.
Coolio. Is everyone at full?
Not quite.
No, I'm 2 HP below full.
Alright, so I will just say this. Eileen managed to make a burn salve, which heals 1d6 heat damage and improves the target's heat resistance by 5 for an hour.
That's pretty good.
Yep. And she also managed to make a sweet berry serum. This is a strong sedative that puts a target to sleep for 1d6 plus 2 hours when injected into their body.
Could it be used on a blade as like a poison coating kind of thing?
I think you need a feat for something like that. But Eileen can, like, give you a syringe and you could probably grapple them and do it.
Either way, it sounds highly abusable.
Something that you would do while grappling?
Yeah, something you would do while grappling. I think I'm gonna do it to G.
I love how Pete just walks right in and says, "Did someone mention grappling?" Because I'm pretty sure someone mentioned grappling.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I heard grappling somewhere.
I'm not going to do this, by the way, but I was looking over my progression, and I could just keep taking that grappling feat and get like a plus 50 to my grapples.
That is ridiculous.
That
Would not do, but could do in the rules.
yeah,
of this
you
game.
could do it. You could do it, but it would really hamper the
So
shit
dumb.
you could. It ruins your options. Let's put it like that.
So I
Just
put
joking.
I put the salve and the sweet berry serum in her inventory, so you guys can use it whenever you want.
I guess you could make like a prestige class of like wrestler or something. Could just design around crap.
Oh my god,
Oh my
you could.
goodness.
That was low-key my plan, actually.
All right. Well,
The wrestling old man.
all right. So, anything else you guys want to do during the night period? Your shadow man is still awake, still flopping.
Lily will spend her time talking to him,
Oh,
Just
man, use flash.
talking his ear off for no good reason.
All right.
And at the end of that, has he recovered a strength?
He maybe a little bit, but not a lot of it.
Okay, I am gonna take that last strength and get myself up to max.
Damn it. Well, he's a noodle again.
All right. Sorry about that. I do
I hate you all.
That's a reasonable reaction to the way you've been treated, but we'll be out of your hair shortly. And, well, if things go according to plan, I'll come back down and pull you out of the sewer.
So, the night passes, all of you get some rest. Occasionally you hear some movement from outside the sewer tunnel, but it doesn't seem like anyone has thought to go into the sewers to look for you guys.
It was like afternoon when we came in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're planning on going, like, not all the way through the night, but, like, in the night was...
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
It'll be
cool.
like, I don't know, kind of around midnight when you go, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool.
Midnight raid, that sounds cool.
Midnight
The
strike.
witching hour.
The moon is high. Great.
Alright. Then, the night passes, and eventually it turns to midnight. Who wakes up first? Who wants to wake up first for the raid?
You know what?
Oh.
Sunny probably can get up early to train.
Alright,
He's a tiny little swordsman after all. He has to make sure he stays buff.
that's true. Sunny's up. He's swinging his sword like a little kempo thing.
Yeah, and anyone who actually pays attention, probably noticed that his arms are not that of a child whatsoever.
What you're saying is Sunny is absolutely cut.
He's swole.
He's cut. The man is chiseled like a marble statue.
Yes, exactly.
Gene silently notes this as he also probably wakes up around this time.
Yep. Eileen's curled up next to Millie, either forcefully or otherwise. Probably forcefully made to cuddle up. But, you know, Tilly's reading a book. The same book. She looks up at you, Jean, and says, "So we're like getting more bucks from the castle, right?"
Yes, I get first dibs
I'll
Because
just
I-
read it
because-
later.
because I called it just now.
I'll just read them when you're done.
God, that new addition to the voice is just too good.
Yeah, I like this voice. I'm gonna go with it for a while. Alright.
Well, shall we?
Noodle Boy seems to be passed out because to recuperate his strength. Eileen's up. Everyone's up except for maybe Dunstan because he's never up.
Yeah, Dunstan's pretty much happily snoring in the corner over here.
Literally what's happening is Sunny has Dunstan tied to Rex.
Mm-hmm.
So if Rex walks, then Dunstan gets dragged.
Well, Rex has been patrolling, so he's starting his patrol back this way, and with him comes Dunstan, and he's about to touch the stinky sewer water.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Dunstan wouldn't wake up.
Okay, and now Dunstan is drowning in the stinky sewer water. Sploosh! Cedric goes under. Oh, God. Someone save him! He's drowning!
Ah, dang it. I'll go untie him.
Sonny! Hurry!
Yeah, he goes and unties him.
I love how that music sting was perfectly set up when he hits that water.
Nice.
It's like the most dramatic thing.
Eileen actually helps Dunstan out of the water and like starts patting his face to try and get him to wake up. Dunstan! Dunstan, wake up! Don't breathe the sewer water!
What? Time to go already?
Seems
5 more
perfectly
minutes.
okay.
No, wake up!
Why does it smell like a sewer in here?
Because we're in a sewer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you also got dipped in the sewer water too, so.
Wait,
Yeah, I don't know
what?
how that happened.
It was Sunny.
I did no such thing. Putting the rope behind his back and in his back.
Trifectus comes over and nuzzles you as you all start to move towards the sewers proper.
Listen up, Mango. We're gonna go take care of some business. You can meet us by the docks later, alright? Just watch out for any trouble.
And he, like, starts strutting out of the sewer tunnels.
Immediately when he's gone, God, thank God they finally left. I can finally return to my people.
I think he's too smitten with the women to do that, honestly.
Honestly, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright.
Which way, Jean?
Which way, Eileen, actually? You seem to know where we're going.
Well,
She steps up and she kind of looks around. That way, and she points to here. Goes to the outside of the city. I actually don't know which one exactly goes in the castle, but I think it's
That way is outside the city. North.
Yeah. I think it's somewhere over here-ish, maybe.
Well, if it's not, we can always just break through walls till we get there.
These are stone!
And
No
I think it's just
problem at
solid
all.
earth for behind them. I don't know if that's going to be an efficient route, but let's just see where this takes us. And Jean will start walking the way that I'm walking.
Yeah. Eileen
if
is
that's-
careful to avoid the sewage. And as you
I was
walk...
going to say, if I'm walking anywhere that needs me to stop, just move me where I'm supposed to be.
Yep. You see a door down this hallway here.
I'll go and check it out.
You open the door, and looks like some kind of some thieves' den. It's got like some pallets, like little cots, and like there's trace evidence of a fire here. You could look around more, but mostly what you're seeing is junk.
Okay. And empty.
Yep. Contrary to what it says over here, there's not a door.
Oh, okay. How warm is that fire?
It's out. There's evidence of a fire, but it's been stomped out. It looks like it's been a while.
But is there any heat? Okay, cool. So it's long gone.
Yeah.
So that's like a Looney Tunes door. It's just been like painted on the wall.
It's just a
You could
cabinet.
look in. It may be a hole in the ground, and there may be a sign that says paper. That hole in the ground is really dark and questionable. It feels like anything could come out of there, even a hand.
I don't know if this
I'm
is a
not
reference
touching
of a
that.
real estate. Is this a reference?
It's a reference.
Okay, I'm confused. Okay, good.
Is it a Looney Tunes reference?
No. It's a Legend of Zelda reference. There's a hand in a toilet in The Legend of Zelda.
Ah, yes.
Gross.
Yeah. And
What's down here?
As you head this way, you can start to see light filtering in through some windows, and there actually seems to be a ladder heading up.
I'm not the most. I can be a bit clumsy sometimes. Are any of you good at, the sneaking side of things? Can any of you move quietly?
Ah.
I can.
Eileen raises her hand.
Do you think you can go up and see what's at the top of that ladder?
I'll go check. You can count on me.
And she hurries
Good
over.
luck.
She hurries over and disappears up the ladder. Let's see how she do. Where is her move silently? There it is. Okay, pretty good. She's gone for like a minute. And you're waiting, but eventually she does poke her head back down and whispers to you all,
It comes out into a room. There's no one in the room, but there are people outside.
Did you look outside, or did you just hear people walking beyond the door to that room?
I only heard one set of footsteps.
All right. I
Real
imagine.
quick, is this ladder attached to the wall, or is it just placed there?
it's attached to the wall.
Darn.
You cannot
I
have the
am-
ladder.
I wanted the ladder.
Alright.
We could probably find you. We could probably find you a ladder at some point.
Yeah.
It's probably good.
You could have an extendo ladder later.
To reach all of those standard places.
Honestly, yeah, I was going to say there's a lot of useful mundane objects that we could probably fold up
I mean,
and
I have a
you carry
grappling
around.
hook, and that kind of works, but sometimes a ladder's better.
Things like barrels and can you fold liquid?
Millie is going to walk up
If it's
with
instantly, maybe,
with
but
her as they're
liquid
talking
alone,
about this.
Yeah. Eileen's just looking at you two worried. And Millie and Tilly go up. And Eileen moves away to let them through.
Sorry, I got distracted. Gino, hop over the way. I assume it's
That's a good
not.
question, though.
super
If
hard.
it's in something, maybe, but not liquid alone.
And as you all go up the ladder, you find yourselves in a pretty dark-looking storeroom. There's a torch on the wall. You guys are coming out here. So place your tokens.
Wow.
What?
Waluigi.
Wow, Luigi. And
Wait, that's the penguin.
please. So the ladder, I'm gonna mark it down for you guys real quick. The ladder's like kinda here-ish. You guys can see that, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
This is a really good map.
Thanks. I
Did you
tried.
find it or you make it yourself?
I found it. But it is good. So as you all come out, you come out into this storeroom. Looks like there's a bunch of pallets, couple barrels with questionable substances inside of them. You're not sure. And you actually had to move some of the pallets out of the way to open the trap door that led up to here. But you're all here in the room now. There's a big metal door here.
That sounds breakable.
I think it sounds decidedly unbreakable. Just looking at the door, is
You
it?
can do it, Tungsten. Break it down.
Is there just like a simple handle, or?
Yeah. There's a handle. It looks like a pretty heavy duty one, but there's a handle. You can actually see a bolt on this side too.
Yeah, so we could just open it, right?
Yeah, you can. You seem to be under the impression that you could open this door.
Yeah. I look back down. There's a handle and a latch. We could just open. Sorry.
Yeah,
We
whatever.
could
Doc's
just
just going to
open
try
the
and
door.
cut through the door.
Millie is cheering him on.
All right.
Sunny is standing
That's
outside-
going to make a lot of. It's going to make a lot of noise.
So, what are you doing exactly, Dunstan?
Halberd, cut through door.
Okay.
Big slashy.
Give me an attack.
Fuck that door. Fuck it.
Okay, that's pretty good. The door can't exactly evade you. It's DR
You don't
is
learn to cut steel until episode like 100.
Yeah. So what happens is it dents pretty significantly, and there's a loud dwong that sounds from within.
Sunny hides where he is.
You're under the torch?
Sunny hides in these boxes then.
Which way do the hinges look like the door opens? Inwards or outwards?
It looks like it opens outwards, and from the dome and the huge dent in the door, You hear some footsteps headed your way.
Okay.
You got that door right where you want it. Hit it again.
I'm on it. Time to properly declare that we're here.
Oh my god.
We're all going to die, aren't we?
Okay, and as that'll work. And as you hit it again, it goes even louder than the last time. It's dented again, and the footsteps approach, and you see a man throw open the door, and it's he's in the uniform of one of the royal guards that you had fought in the plaza before, and there's another guy slightly behind him, and they're like, intruders!
Well,
See, they would have found us anyway. They were waiting outside the door.
we're gonna have to talk about this later.
Yeah, we are. And somebody leaps out of the barrels and just goes after the guy.
Alright, I want everyone to
Like
roll
a
me
mad
initiative.
I could tell that it was time to roll initiative.
Oh,
What gave it away?
I don't know.
That's really good for me.
What's your policy on the not clicking the character piece? Do you want us to do the
You gotta do the clicky clicks to get on the
do,
initiative.
do the new one, or change the new one to?
You can change it to what you had originally.
Okay.
Okay, okay. That's good. Now let me order this up. Descending order. Alright. Lucky you, Dunstan. You get to go first. So as this guy throws open this door, he sees this man wielding this halberd, and he's like, intruders! Perhaps a little more panicked than he intended to come off.
Perfect. Did this door break, by the way?
It did not. He
It just opened up.
It's very dented, though. Maybe if you
Sadness.
kept at that for a while, you would have been able to, like, here's Johnny through the door, but...
Oh well. In that case, I guess we'll just have to go. Here's Johnny through those guys.
Okay. Roll me an attack?
Tungsten, always thinking of the positives.
Sure. I'm gonna make it a power attack.
Oh my. Okay.
I'll take a nice -2 on it for an extra 4 damage.
Alrighty. Oh goodness.
So that's 23.
Defender wins, I'm afraid.
God damn, that was unlucky.
Yeah.
Very unlucky.
As you swing down, this guy goes, ah! And swooshes to one side. You definitely shaved a few hairs off of his beard, though.
Okay.
Gene.
Is the door like open now? Can I
Yeah,
step
it's
out?
open.
Okay, so I'm gonna step to here.
Okay.
I have never attempted this, but if I'm adjacent to multiple people, I can attack both of them. Like,
Yes.
if I do a multi-target thing.
Yeah.
How do?
I think you take a -4 for every extra person you would target.
Okay.
It was -4 per extra person.
Yep.
So then I'm just gonna do a couple of straight-up punches, but the first one will be the one that has the wither on it, I would imagine, and the second one would just be a regular one, since I can only do that once a turn.
Do you have like a wither punch?
Yeah, that's just my regular. That's like my base attack.
Okay.
I think you only have one attack. You roll once. You don't roll two different attacks.
Oh, you do one attack, and it's against both of their
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if the wither's worded like that, but the implication was that it could only happen once. So I don't think they would both be hit by that type of attack from it.
Okay. So
Maybe just slap one across the face and the other one gets the wither.
that one succeeds, and that one succeeds.
Oh shit!
They both dive out of the way, noodling through the air with the grace of dolphins. And also perhaps fearing for their lives because they heard about maybe a man who could suck the life out of people.
Fair enough. Well, that's all I got.
Alright, Millie.
Maybe a man, but more of a legend. Millie's gonna run up here and cut this guy in the back.
Oh, she's beautiful. Guys are not rolling so hot, but it doesn't matter. As you slice this guy down, he's like, "You're so pretty," and then you cut him down, and he's like, "Ah, slain my beauty."
Thank you. She will legit say thank you. And she's blushing.
And he's unconscious. Next, it's Eileen's turn. Eileen's gonna move over to next to Jean, and take a stab at this boy here. Quite miserable.
What are these unfortunate rolls?
Yeah, she stabs, but
Unfortunate
she does it really she does it really timidly, and he just sort of like sidesteps out of her way. Next it is his turn, and he, the poor boy, is going to try to he just saw Millie take down his comrade, so he's gonna go after Millie. 14. Oh gee. Okay. Well, he whiffs really hard.
Why is your defense so high?
Jesus.
Jesus.
She's dex space and she adds charisma to her defense as well.
Oh shit. Damn.
She's also she's in a stance that gives you bonus to defense.
Oh, okay. Well, it tinks off your sword, and he's like, "Such grace!" Next, it's Sunny's turn.
Okay.
These are perhaps
Sunny.
the most complimentary cards.
I feel bad beating them up.
I'm gonna run up here
Alright.
and try and slice his with his extendo katana.
Extendo katana, go!
It's like a flash and it just extends.
Yeah, you do that thing where swordsmen like do that quick sheathing thing.
Yeah, I absolutely do that.
Alright. Oh, and it hits. And as you click your sword back into his scabbard, blood spouts from him, and he collapses.
Internally, Sonny's like, "That was really cool."
Wow, that was really cool, Sonny.
He just kind of stands up and does the thing where he like puts his thumb against his nose.
Yep. And as you do that, a guard peeks his head around the corner with a Denden Mushi in his hand and says, "Intruders in the castle! Intruders in the castle!" And then,
Did you hear that? He said the castle. We're here.
And he's going to run.
That's an interesting takeaway.
He's gonna run. So he's
I think it's safe to say they know we're here.
yeah. That's
Like
pretty much.
Dunstan said. Like Dunstan said, they already knew we were here.
Excellent. A proper entrance.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's good stepping.
Alrighty, so all of you head off.
Chicka.
So Sunny is actually keeping like a step or so ahead of Jean, only for the to make sure that nothing just kind of pops up at him.
Right?
Gotta protect the captain, you know.
Is it a good idea to just leave them laying there on the floor?
Are they?
They'll be fine. They're not dying.
They're alive still, right?
Yeah, they're fine, but just slightly bleeding, and perhaps complimenting, imagining Millie in their heads. Yeah. As you step out, yeah.
Is there a lot of open stuff around us?
Are these dungeon cells?
Yeah, those are dungeon cells. You can see,
Oh, this is a straight up dungeon. Never mind.
yeah, this is dungeon. Yep, these are dungeon cells.
Is there anybody in any of these?
There doesn't appear to be anybody in any of these. You do see, like, evidence of people, having been here. If you roll a spot, you could, like, get more information.
Yeah. If there's not any like people actively in it, I don't think we're in a situation where probably have time to like really get close on it. So.
Millie did a 15 on the spot.
Yeah, okay. You managed to spot someone hiding underneath one of the benches here.
Oh.
Find a token. Do I not have a random person token? Darn it. I'm just gonna use this. Don't mind it, it's not him.
Don't mind it. It's
Intimidating
not.
aura about you, prisoner.
Millie will lean. Is this a door or are they just straight up bars?
Yeah, at
Like
this point, Jean's like walking away from the thing.
They're bars.
Millie is gonna lean and says, "It's all right. You can come out."
They're not coming for me? It's not my turn, right? You're not with them, right?
We've already dealt with them.
And
And Millie will look super proud.
this person will crawl out from under the bench, timidly, and
You
walk
found
over the
someone.
bars.
Your turn. Your turn for what?
The king's crazy. He started kidnapping people and doing strange things to them in the other room. They don't come back.
What are you in for?
Not paying taxes. He's been raising them a lot lately, and I couldn't afford it. You know, I just run a small shop in town. And no one's been coming. No one's been buying souvenirs. They're crazy overpriced because we have to, you know. And
You should pay your taxes.
I tried. They're too much. I can't put dinner on the table for my family.
But I think today's your lucky day.
Taxes
and
are a way for the rich to rob the poor.
Dunstan.
That's right. If you are going to
remember
steal,
Papa
you
Puff.
need to. If you're going to steal, you might as well be a pirate while doing it. Be honest about it.
Things just haven't been the same since the new king took power.
The new king took power. He's new.
Oh yes, he
Who?
came in about a year ago or so, and out of nowhere, we're a small kingdom. We don't get protection from the world government, you know, and so he came in with his band of they're hooded. They're like his enforcers. They're quite
The
dangerous.
shadows. Yes.
Yes, that's them.
The noodle arm guys, yeah.
You look a lot like one of them, honestly.
Doesn't look like that.
Dunstan, if there was ever a time to cut through a metal door, are the bars? Is it metal bars or is
Yeah,
it like
it's metal bars.
I'm on it, Captain.
Millie will tell him to. Millie will do that shoe motion with the hand and says, "You better back up for this."
All right, and Dunstan with one mighty cleave. These bars are pretty thin, so you're able to slice right through them. And you could probably, you've sliced through them, but you'll probably need another slice to create a hole through them.
Yeah, we'll do like an X shape, just like cut them to pieces.
Oh, you're Wolverineing it. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately,
Oh, no. I was gonna say just hit the hinges. So
Yeah.
the
you hit
hinges
the
might-
wall. You swing a little bit too wide, and you hit the wall that you're next to. That goes tink, and the guy flinches.
Wait, you know you don't have to do that, right? It just comes over with the new cut bars and starts folding them down.
Oh, okay, that's handy.
Once you made it to slice, you can fold it.
Yeah, all right. And he's
That's pretty cool.
Sonny folds the bars, and the man timidly and questionably steps out. Thank you.
These are solid bars, but you just fold it like they're nothing.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Millie will grab this end and says, "It's perfectly all right. Just stay here, and we'll we'll settle everything."
What if they come back? I don't want it to be my turn.
If they come
You're-
back, pay your taxes.
Wait, but you said.
Huh?
Nothing. He's not gonna question the man that sliced metal bars in front of him.
It'll be okay. Just if they come back, run. Maybe get out of here. 'cause-
There's an exit through the sewers.
Yeah, it's in the storeroom. There are 2 unconscious men by it. You can't miss it. Just down the hall.
Oh, well, thank you. And he runs off ahead, and pretty much runs out.
So then, 4 shadows and the king. It sounds like a party.
3 shadows, I think.
Yeah, we took out the one of them. Or Jean did.
Huh?
And didn't you hear? And didn't you hear? The only. Sorry. Let me start over.
Go ahead.
Didn't you hear? The only way. The only. God, I can't think of the word. All we need to do to be the rulers here is if we just take them out. We can be kings and queens.
I don't want to be a king. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't think ruling is the best for me either.
Well,
I have
if you
plans
become a
elsewhere.
king, and then you become a pirate, wouldn't that make you the king of pirates?
I don't think that's how that works, Millie.
Yeah, Melee, that's not how that works.
More importantly, if there's only 3 of them, that means there's not enough. We're gonna have to share.
Well,
Sharing is caring, from what I hear.
So as you guys are going along, it seems like the hallway stretches out into 2 different directions, one to the south and one to the north. Of course, there's also a door here, but it looks like there's some bloody streaks leading to it.
that sounds scary. I don't want to see what's inside.
I don't want to see what's.
And like that's in character too. Jean looks at it and is just like, I don't have that in me right now.
Well, maybe there's someone still in there. And Millie will knock on the door. Hello? Is this occupied?
There's no response.
I guess not. Let's go.
occupied.
All right.
Alright. You guys head out into the castle. There's a bunch of different hallways, all leading different directions. It seems like most of the guards have cleared out, and everyone's, you hear like an alarm bell going off. It goes tan, 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 like that.
We should split up and look for the throne room. Find those shadows as well. Right, Captain?
Splitting up.
Oh, there was a den in Mushi, right?
All right.
The man was carrying it and he ran off.
All right, but don't engage them until we're all back together.
Alright.
If you
So-
see anything like the shadows, you just come back and notify the other group.
No promises on that, Captain.
Alrighty.
I actually need a
I'll-
promise on that, Dunstan.
I'll try to, but of course, if they attack me, I will have to defend myself.
Of course.
Sonny, do you mind if I go with you?
Please do.
And well, I'm going with her, so Tilly steps up with Millie. I gotta keep you out of trouble, sus.
Silent jeez.
I'm never in trouble.
Okay, Melee. That's okay. She pets you on your head.
Fucking enabler.
Your sister's the worst, best kind of person. And as you all split up, let's see.
It's me, Tilly, Millie, and then
Yeah, I'm just
Dunstan,
trying
Sunny,
to-
Eileen.
I'm just trying to remember. I had like a thing. This Jean. I need to check. Need to check something real quick. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright. I gotcha. My bad. I just needed to make sure that everything was set up. Get some music going. And first off, Millie, you find yourself in a hallway lined in green carpet.
Oh shit.
Pull yourself onto the map, if you will. He's not giant. I blew him up so you could see what he looked like.
No, never mind. Nothing. I'll tell you when I was shitting later.
Okay.
Real talk?
Yeah.
This was Millie's goal in the first place. She wanted to go to the treasure.
A man lies dead on the floor. And Gene, you're not here.
Oh wait, I thought this was the group I was with.
No. You're off on your own, I thought.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just in two.
Nah. So you see a man with a mask in a treasury loading up a bag filled with gold. Or berry. Yeah, gold berry. I know what I'm talking about.
Gold berries.
King
Dunstan!
Of the Pirates, Gold Baron.
You find yourself in a kitchen where there's a strange blonde woman in a sumo wrestler outfit doing squats on the floor. She's
Well, that's
surrounded
unusual.
by food. And drag yourself on the map.
Oh, hi there.
You must be the king! Finally!
What? Oh no, I'm not the boss.
I'm gonna kick your ass!
Okay, not if I do it first. I'm Shadow Suki, sumo wrestler extraordinaire,
And she does a pose.
Whatever you say, your majesty.
Okay. Sunny.
Tungsten's the best.
You find yourself in some sort of underground dock. You even see a rather interesting looking ship docked here. It has black sails that are pulled up and a flag that is flying the colors of a pirate.
Ooh, that'd be an interesting ship to steal. Also, where am I?
You could pull yourself on the map.
Yeah, I know.
By,
What,
by the way, they can
Where am
barely
I?
see the map on the stream.
Oh. Can they not?
Oh, really? You can
Oh.
only see like a little corner of
oh,
one.
it's because of where it.
Oh, okay. I'll shift you. Haha. In front of you, let me get Eileen. In front of you stands a man who has far too many swords attached to him. And he says, "Ha! You've come! I knew you would." Oh, hello there,
Know
miss.
you?
Hello there, miss.
He puts his arm up in front of her.
No, I will save you from this tiny midget, and then you will be mine.
Oh, it's on! He pulls out his sword.
Okay. Quickly, let me set up the scene for Gene. That rhymed.
It's a good rhyme.
And last but not least, Gene.
Ah,
You find yourself in a grand hall where you see a man wearing a fur coat and who has a tattoo on his head, sitting on a throne.
Damn it, you dimension hopping bastard.
You son of a bitch.
Fox, when I said "oh shit," what I've realized is I forgot what show this was. When I said that we all needed to stay, I was like, "Split up. This is D&D. You never split up." And then I was like, "Oh yeah,
This is One Piece. We always split up.
Yeah. This is One Piece, my dude.
I forgot what game we were playing.
Pull yourself on. You start at the bottom.
An absolute delight. All right.
There you go. Gene faces down with the king. So you finally arrived. Where's the girl? Don't tell me you left her behind. I want what's mine.
She's far away from here now, and I doubt you'll ever see her again.
And he's gonna sense motive that, probably. Can you roll me a bluff?
Sure. I wasn't even like, I wasn't even really trying to bluff. It was more of just like a, I'm not telling you kind of thing.
Well, sure. He's not particular. Okay, well. He's.
She's with Sunny, isn't she?
You don't even know who Sunny is.
You wouldn't have left her behind. I'll have that girl, and then I'll have the secret to eternal life! And now.
Not so secret anymore.
Then I will have a cooking monopoly.
And as he says that one last line, Gene says, "Eternal life, I promise you, it's not all it's cracked up to be."
Nice. And that is where we'll take our break.
Okay.
Okie dokie. And welcome back. We're back from our little break. Had a good time. We have a good time. Yeah, we had a good time.
Yes.
Alright. So, last we left off, all of our intrepid sea adventurers were facing off with one of the shadows, or, in Jean's case, the king himself. Who would like to go first? Any preferences?
I would like to, I would like to see Sunny's.
Okay, I will fight the Blade Man.
Alright.
You'll
So-
fight the multiple blade man.
We switch over here
He looks
to
very dangerous.
the underground docks, where a man with many blades stands before the Sunny and Eileen. You've all gotten a good look at him, so I will shrink him down.
Thank you. I would not like to fight a giant man.
He's on the map,
Just-
Blair. Oh shit.
Just make Sunny really big.
Hang on.
Sunny, you always fight people. that
You
are-
meet his dream? Fulfill
They're not
his
giant
dream?
enemies, though.
So let's shrink him down to his actual size.
Yeah, that was just his size compared to Sunny.
It's just
Rude.
nice. Nice.
That's some shade, Dart. That's some shade.
Alright.
I see how you feel.
And as you both walk in, he says, "My lady, I will save you from your angry midget, and then you will be away with me."
Maybe don't kill him, Sonny.
Maybe him a little bit.
She shakes her head. Ah, what a fair maiden! So lovely! I must have her!
I can't maybe him.
I'm sure.
Roll initiative, please. Eileen will roll. And I will roll one for the boy.
Perfectly in the middle.
Alright. Thus ending. Alright. Now. Alright. So. Blah, blah. Okay. So, the shadows. I am Shadow Sorrow, and I, like my name, carry a great burden in my heart. I must free all the women in the world from the tyranny of angry midgets.
Oddly specific goal.
That's a very specific goal.
Well, I thought of it just now.
You're such a weirdo, dude.
And, he will approach.
Also, I'm not like I've captured her.
He's gonna walk to about here. And then he's gonna lift his foot into a crater stomp. And he stomps his legs into the ground and cracks it. And, you both move 5 feet closer. Or rather, you would if you can succeed his tumble. Do a tumble roll.
If you don't succeed, you mean.
Yeah, that's the one. Eileen's gonna do a tumble. She definitely succeeds. Sunny, I'm afraid you don't.
I'm too small.
Alright. You are drawn 5 feet closer to the
This
sword.
just helps me, honestly.
And he's like, haha! And he draws 2 blades.
Oh, so fancy.
And it is Eileen's turn. Eileen's not really sure what to make of this guy. So she is going to... What did I give her? She is going to take an action to run off and hide somewhere. So I'm gonna have her roll a hide. She does real good. So she's out of sight over here. And Sunny, it's your turn. He looks at you with those 2 swords and is like, haha! The maiden has deserted you.
I just stare at the sky like absolute idiot, because he clearly is.
He definitely is.
I'm just gonna go for a katana power attack.
Alright, go for it.
God damn it.
Wow. I mean, if it
Crit
hits,
fail.
it's gonna be
Crit
good.
fail. Crit fail. Fuck.
Sadly, no. He crosses his swords and deflects you dramatically, like, aha! You're no match for my swordsmanship.
He's just so unimpressed by him that he just couldn't bother to put any effort into it.
Alright, and now it is the man's turn. He's going to enter... not that one. What is he gonna do? Sure. He is going to very dramatically slash at you. He does a wicked strike, which seems to slash at you, but you don't feel any damage. Please roll a willpower save.
Why are you attacking my worst stats, yo?
You're muted, by the way.
Why are you attacking my worst stats, yo?
Oh! But you succeed! You're,
It's like, I'm still very unimpressed.
you were panicking for half a second, but then you were like, oh, he didn't actually hit me. Alright. It is Sunny's turn.
Will you just lie down and die?
Alrighty. That is... oh my god. That's a lot of dams.
Hope it hits, hope it hits, hope it hits.
Let's see. Does not hit!
Really?
He quickly parries! Like, oh shit, that's a lot! I see you are strong for one so short. I'll have to take you a bit more seriously. Oh, we forgot Eileen's turn, by the way.
We did.
Yes. Yeah.
I
So,
wonder what she's doing.
yeah, Eileen's gonna come sneak up behind this man, and she's gonna boop him with a sneak attack.
Get him. I was just.
Oh.
Oh shit! That's a double crit.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah,
Are you gonna take the higher damage because that's just not fair otherwise?
I'll take the higher damage. Is that the precedent we want to set?
Yeah, I think that's a good press.
Alright,
Honestly, if it's a crit, it should do the most damage.
alright. And that's...
Double
I mean-
crit should honestly just be max damage, but that's not something that we.
So onto the base damage. Another +3 gets added for sneak attack, which means...
I think it's also doubled if you do by crit rule.
yeah, so, I mean, so that's an extra 6, so that's like 12, let's say, 12 crit damage. So she sneaks up behind him and jabs in the back, and he's like, ah! Why, fair maiden?
I was just a distraction. He's the real threat.
Hello there.
I feel so betrayed!
I love how you just painted her as the enemy, as the main target. I was the distraction. She was the mastermind.
She was the mastermind the whole time. So that's... let me do a little bit of math. Okay. Alright. Let's switch over to someone else. Let's go to Millie. Hello. Millie, Tilly, as you stumble upon this dead body in an open door, you see a gloved, masked man loading up gold into a bag. He looks at you and goes, "Damn it."
Oh, hello. I see we had the same thing in mind. I came here to steal from the king too.
Oh, you're a little late, little missy.
I don't know, there seems to be a lot of gold. You want to help, you want to take it together?
Are you stupid?
What was that?
Are you stupid? No, it's mine. I've been a part of the boss's crew for longer than anyone else. I deserve it. Melee, I think he's like a bad guy, and we've got to like take him out.
I guess you're right. And she'll draw her sword
It's gonna be
and
like
get into her hay stance.
it's gonna be like that, huh? All right, please roll initiative. Well, I'll have you know, you're up against Shadow Saren, the greatest
Who?
crack shot in the West.
Just tears out of nowhere. Who?
I've already ignored
Are
We're
we in the
South.
West?
We're in the South, Blue.
So you're the best in an area you're not even in?
Shut up! I'm cool, okay? And he like adjusts his mask.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yes, and he flicks his pretty boy hair like, yeah, look at me. And he also draws a gun. He's got a gun.
He's got a gun!
And he aims it at you, Millie. He shoots you with his icicle gun. A piece of ice comes shooting out. And it tinks off to the side harmlessly. Damn! My gun didn't work. The surprise gun always works. You can see him starting to sweat, like his cool facade breaking. Like, what do I do? Don't hurt me! Look, we can split the gold. It's fine. It'll be good. It'll be fine, and everything will be good. And as he's blubbering, Tilly just shoots him at him with her bow, and he noodles to the side, a lot more flexibly than you would have thought. He's like, ah! I was trying to
Tilly!
make a deal.
Tilly, that was unfair. He was being nice.
No, Melee. He was just gonna bamboozle us later. When our backs were turned.
You are smart, so she has to be right.
Wait, no, she's not right. I wasn't going to bamboozle you.
Millie focused her stance even more, all intense like.
Oh my gosh. It is your turn.
Okay, I can't see the initiative chat. Initiative turn order.
I'm keeping mental tabs on it. Because I think it persists from map to map, and that's a problem. I don't think it changes when you change map scenes, does it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So,
She's gonna rush over here and cut him while she stands at his side.
and he will squeak! Please roll me an attack. Unfortunately, that misses. He's like, haha! I have mastered the art of running away, my dear!
That is impressive. As he says, all serious like.
Yep. Sorry, I'm dying gently. But how about when I turn my freeze ray up to 11? And he, like, turns a knob on it. And he points it at you. And, he shoots a freezing spray. You are in the range, so I have to roll it as a normal attack, I think. Yep. So he's going to try to hit you with it. You can use your defense, I believe. Yes. He tries to spray you down with freezing spray, and you artfully dance to the side, and he's like, oh, well, stay still! I can't hit you if you're moving.
Why would I stand still? Aren't you the best in the West?
Yes,
But not the South.
The West Blue, not the South Blue. And while you two are talking, Tilly is going to use Lock On, which will give her a +10 bonus to her next ranged attack. Yep. And that's gonna be her turn. which means it's your turn again.
Millie will step to here, and while she's moving, she'll take another slice.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, you slice, and he noodles out of the way expertly again. Ha! I've mastered the art of danger avoidance.
You're a hard one. You're a hard fight.
Yes, I am. And he like adjusts his gloves like you always see in anime, and but he's doing it a lot to try to look cool. If he had glasses, he would be adjusting them, but he doesn't.
His final form, he puts on glasses.
Yeah, clearly. And it is his turn. He is going to take a couple steps away from you and shoot you with the icicle gun again. Pew pew! Please roll me a defense. Oh, this one does get you. That's 5 points of piercing damage. As one of the icicles pews right into you. It is Tilly's turn. Tilly is going to step inside so she can get line of sight. And then she's going to, with her plus 10 bonus, good lord, that's a lot. She's going to pew. Okay. Yep. And she probably hits him. We'll see. He could crit, but I don't think he's gonna. Oh, is roll 20 being a dumb? Roll 20. Roll the thing, please.
Roll 20 is being dumb.
It's being dumb. Oh gosh. Okay.
7,000 rolls late.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, you hit. Tilly hits him for 7 damage minus his DR, so that's that much. And he's like, ah! Why do you have a snake? She's got a snake!
We both have snakes, and she'll take her belt that's actually her, actually Willie, and she'll just hold it up.
Oh god, another snake! No, get away from me! And it's your turn, Millie.
Millie will, Millie will lead the snake back around her hips, and she'll jump up and, overhead cut down on him.
Alright. Give me that attack roll. Alright. He effectively lifts his gun, clashes with your sword, sees your snake, and combat rolls under your legs to avoid the snake. Like, ha! You won't get me with your snake that easily.
But I was trying to hit you with my sword.
You won't touch me with your snake that easily. I'm not fooled by your shenanigans, young missy. Ha! And he is going to try and freezing spray you. Again. But you just managed to avoid it, and the wall, the area that he's pointing it at, gets coated in ice. It is Tilly's turn. He has not moved, unfortunately for him, because he was trying to avoid your snake. So Tilly's gonna shoot him with a different snake. And it hits! And he's like, no! Not more snake arrows! Why, gods? Why have you abandoned me? He like twitches. Alright, it's your turn. But it's actually Millie's turn.
Millie will do a uppercut slap.
Alright. You slice up and He just narrowly avoids this one. You got some of the fluff on his jacket. He's like, ah! My combat evasion skills, they're failing me! Why are they failing me? I'll show you! And he'll move this way. And, shoot at your sister with his icicle gun. And it's gonna hit her. It's gonna hit her for 7 points. Ugh. She takes it in her arms like, that really hurt. Finish this guy off, melee. It's like really rude. And she's gonna try and does she have to do? No, she. Dun, dun, dun. She doesn't actually have to roll concentration to maintain lock-on, which is interesting. Weird. Okay. Well, she's gonna take another snake shot. And that is probably gonna hit unless this guy crits. He does not. So he gets hit again with more snake arrows, and he's like, no! Why? The snakes. I dislike them vigorously. And Millie, it's your turn.
Millie actually looks physically mad. Don't hurt my sister! And she'll immediately rush him again and do a vertical slash.
Nice. Let's see. Yeah. If I can roll. He noodles to the side, but he's feeling hurt after all of these snake arrows. Not the snake. Not the snakes. And we are going to switch over to someone else. Who haven't we? Aha. Dunstan. It is your turn.
Okay.
I have put all of these tokens on the map layer for some reason. I hate myself. Alright. So, this lady is standing right here. I'm Shadow Suki. You ready to fight?
Yeah, you bet, Your Majesty.
Well, come at me.
And let's roll initiative.
Okay.
She gets 12. Dunstan gets 20. Dunstan, you go first.
Okay. That's not really range. She's not really range. Okay. Dunstan will slowly walk over
Alright.
to this hut. And is there anything in this frying pan here?
There is. There seems to be like some peas.
Perfect. He'll pick them up.
Alright, you now have some peas. They're a little bit mushy.
So you're into cooking then?
Oh no, I'm into competitive eating. Ha!
She flexes.
Competitive eating? Ha! I could out-eat you any day!
Oh,
He's-
really? Bring
He
it
just
on!
shoved the peas in his mouth.
Alright. And, I guess she'll go over to the pot, grab the whole pot, pan included, and shove it into her mouth and swallow it.
Ha! How about that?
What? That's nothing. I can beat that. what
back
food
into
is there
it.
around?
Oh, there's like a ton of food around. There's like bread, huge pieces of meat. Like it looks pretty empty, but there's a lot.
Dunstan is going to start rummaging around, picking up whatever food he can, and just
Yeah,
shoving it
I'll
down.
just draw some. There's like stuff here, and then she's gonna start running around and eating everything in sight. As
Not before Dunstan, she's not.
Really, this is gonna be the fight.
It's perfect. Don't hate.
I love it.
I have an infinite stomach. I've been called a bottomless pit before by the other shadows.
Ha! But fine, I'll challenge you to a real competition.
Oh.
Where's your alcohol?
she looks suddenly very nervous.
Drinking competition is always a part of eating.
It is not, but okay.
I assume you have some here somewhere.
Yeah, there's some over here. Come on.
She leads you into a storeroom where there's like casks of wine.
Perfect.
Okay.
There's all we can drink in here. The king's probably gonna get really mad at us, but I'm not about to lose to you.
Wait, the king? I thought you were the king.
Oh,
I mean, look at that hair. You have to be the king with that luscious hair.
Oh, I
I mean-
thank you.
she fluffs it up.
No, I keep my hair nice and shiny because I am the world's greatest sumo wrestler.
What? But that's like king hair. I mean, you'd expect a king to have wonderful hair, right?
You know, you
I mean, a
would,
king
but
can't be like bald or something.
well, he kind of
I
is.
see what you did.
He kind of is. He's not the most attractive looking man, but he's really strong.
I had to go look for the king. I can't waste time here drinking with you.
Wait
I'll
a
drink later.
Wait a second. And,
Let's put our competition on hold till I deal with the king.
no, hey, wait a second. I won't let you.
And she runs and she blitzes past you and gets in your way.
Huh? You really want to drink, huh?
No, I won't let you hurt the king. He's my boss, and he's always been good to me. So prepare to fight, mister.
Seriously? And here I thought I'd finally found a worthy competitor. Why don't you? We can always have that drinking competition, later.
It's too late for that. Let's get it on.
And she like does the sumo pose and with the lifting the leg and she goes, ha!
Oh, all right then.
And she flexes and all of her muscles bulge.
I guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way. And Dunstan will just tap his halberd on his shoulder.
Alright.
So is she swole or is she round? Just curious.
She's very, very swole. Super swole. And, Dunstan, you don't have the infinite stomach feat, do you?
No.
Can you roll me a fortitude save just to make sure you don't feel sick?
Okay.
That's not your best. You feel a little queasy from eating so much. There was a lot of food.
Still gonna win.
Alright, Dunstan, your move.
In that case, we'll settle it the old-fashioned way. Dunstan will charge up and try to hit her with his pole.
Alright, go ahead.
Boo.
Alright. Did it roll? It rolled. Alright. And she goes, ha! Sumo! And she slaps your halberd out of the way with surprising force.
What the heck is a sumo? Some kind of fighting style?
Exactly.
And she, oh my god. She closed, oh right, you walked up to her, okay. And she is gonna sumo slap you.
Oh, jeez.
Please roll defense.
Sumo.
And she tries to slap you, but she whiffs really hard.
Well,
I thought you said. I thought you said you were a competitive eater, not a fighter.
I am also a fighter. I'm the world's greatest sumo wrestler.
World's greatest? How many sumo wrestlers are there?
I don't know a lot.
Well then, how do you know you're the world's greatest?
Well, I've been traveling the seas with my captain, you know, and I'm gonna do it.
Did you beat the last world greatest? Is there some kind of competition?
There is a world's greatest, but I haven't beaten him yet.
Well then you're not the world's greatest, are you?
You take that back.
If you want to be the world's greatest, you have to do it properly. Taking a step back, he will swing his halberd again.
Alright.
Sumo!
And she bats it away with a little more force.
Ah.
Huh.
I don't have time for this.
Let's see how you handle this.
And she steps forward and is going to try to trip attack you.
Okay.
And if I remember that right, it's pretty much going to be her bonus plus like 4. Alright. She's gonna try to trip attack you. I think you have to roll something. I don't remember exactly.
What do I need to roll?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't have all
If
of
it's
this.
grapple, it's your unarmed. It's your unarmed strike.
It's trip.
Right, well that's pretty terrible. I believe that's a... What is it? Like, is it 2, I believe, at this...
You need to roll a balance check.
Balance. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I mean, I literally can't beat that, so...
Yep. And she trips you. And she can make a... she could make an extra attack because she has improved trip. Yeah. So she's gonna try and slap you into the ground, and you will be prone. Yes.
Right.
So, defense, you defend. She tries to go and slap you, but you like roll out of the way as you crash onto the floor.
Darn it! Stop!
Yeah. Alright then, try this one. I have to admit you're better than I thought you were. Yeah, I guess I'll just make another attack.
Alright, cool. And you stand up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And she goes, Sumo! It bats it away. She seems to be holding her own pretty well.
You're a worthy foe after all. Against my sumo skills. But you won't last much longer.
And
What? You haven't even hit me once yet.
Well, I'm about to.
And she's gonna, let's see, do a power attack upon you.
Okay.
25.
Oh, good. Yep, she did.
She did. So, as you say, you haven't hit me once yet. She slaps you in the face. Slap. It's not like a girly slap either. It's a serious sumo wrestler slap. Right across your man boob.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Ha! How about that?
That hurts indeed. Okay. Guys, I think I might need the plot heal.
If you need the plot, he'll take it.
I'm down to
Go
5
for
HP.
Go for wow.
If you need the plot, he'll take it.
Yeah.
Take the plot heal. Okay.
Don't be a hero.
Okay, I'm gonna take the plot heal. That is HP, yeah. Okay.
Alright. All good?
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty. Let's keep going then. It's your turn.
Okay. Should take a and take another swing.
All right.
Oh, a decent roll.
Oh man, ouch. You swing. And she tries to sumo slap it out of the way. But you bring your sword down. How? Jeez, that's a lot. Let me check her health actually. Oh, okay. Okay, how do you want to do this, Dart?
Okay. So in this single blow, Dunson, after getting hit, will just flinch a little, wince, and then swing his halberd around, pole first at her, hitting her on the head with the pole.
Oh, there are apples.
And then she plonks face first onto the floor.
Sorry, world's greatest sumo, but I have things to do. I've got a king to beat up.
Alrighty. And with that, we'll move to Jean.
Sucking all that tasty strength out of the king.
Oh, you think that?
If I can't, I'm fucked. All right.
So
Jean.
all right. Jean, you enter the what looks to be a throne room. There are tables lined with lots of decadent food and wines, and on the throne sits a king in armor. The only part that's exposed is his head. He says, "You finally here. Where's the girl?" And blah blah blah. We went through this, and yes, I remember now. And he stands up and grabs the back of his throne. You realize that his throne is not really a throne. It is actually a massive shield.
Righteous.
Yeah. And he heaves it with two hands. Well, I'll find the girl. Make her pay for her little stunt earlier. But first, I'll deal with you.
Jean steps up to the table, just grabs a drink off one of the tables. You don't mind, do you?
I mind a little. Why did you not come hydrated? Millie, why? Why waste a crit, Millie?
I was trying to move the map and I actually pressed my attack.
Oh, isn't that just the way? Isn't that just
the way to waste a crit?
Jean will kind of look at it. I mean, I had plenty to drink, but not anything to drink, if you know what I mean. But he puts the glass of wine back down, because I guess he's not allowed.
I can't imagine he knows anything about what you're talking about.
The king goes, fine then. Don't let me stop you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Stop being polite, though.
And Jean will take a drink, and look over at this guy.
Really awkward to beat you up.
Well, it's not awkward. I'll still beat his ass. I'll even kill him.
You didn't hear that.
Yeah, you didn't hear that. First of all.
Neither did I. But
no, you won't.
Had your
Jean's
last meal.
I hope not.
You and your friends won't be leaving this castle alive. My shadows are expertly trained.
For some reason, those characters have chosen to trust me as their leader. And as their captain, and the captain of the girl that you're looking for, I can't just let you bring them to harm. So, I will give you this opportunity to surrender.
Ha! Never. I'll take the girl and kill all of your precious friends. And when I'm done with her, she'll join you. I've no need for broken toys.
Oh, I hate this guy.
Jean kind of continues to step forward.
And as you do, he's gonna take up a battle stance.
And Gene does the thing, and in an anime, this would be like a still on the screen where he takes his coat off and throws it to the side of the room. With,
Oh, that's
like,
amazing.
With the arm out.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah,
That makes the sound.
And like it's pure white behind you as you do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
And he goes, well, I guess we'll see. And Gene's going to begin charging in.
All right. Let us roll initiative to see who goes first. You will probably go first.
I'm also bad at initiative. It seems like me and this guy, our gear are spec'd similarly.
Similarly, yes.
Where I'm sorry, I can never find it. Oh, there we go.
Base combat. There you Too similarly, perhaps.
So I guess I'm charging in, but
Yeah.
it's his move.
Yeah, you're charging in, but he's waiting for you. And he takes his huge tower shield and he swings it at you. Ha!
I'm going to roll defense,
Alright.
because I know how the game works.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey!
As he shoves his shield at you, you manage to not be budged, not be batted too badly. And it is your turn.
And so is he like up in my face right now?
Yes, I will move him, sorry.
No worries. And in that case, Gene is going to, I think his first attack, he just pulls back and is just gonna try and, I guess I can't really get an uppercut if he's got this big armor, so I'm just gonna try
You can
and...
uppercut, like, his face, but that's a called shot.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna do like a cross and try and catch him in the jaw there.
Okay. Are you doing a cold shot or not?
I am, I guess... Well, I have a question. The way that you would rule the way my wither works, does it not work if I'm hitting him in the armor?
It does not work if you hit him in the armor.
Then I guess I would have to. So I will do it a called shot. In that case, I will also make it an all-out attack, which gives me a bonus, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I will do both of those things.
Called shot. Does anyone remember the rules for called shots?
Depending on where you're aiming for, you can. It adds.
Basically, there aren't any, so just make them up yourself.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
the way I would
Yeah.
do it is just add a bonus to their defense, based on where they're.
It's a
aiming
minus
for.
to the attack, essentially. So
At the end of the day, it's up to you,
If
to DM,
you're-
what its
you-
effects are.
you get a. It's a -4, so
What is the bonus for an all-out attack?
+5.
Okay, so I'm at a +1 when I
Yeah.
make this swing.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh
Oh!
damn!
Jesus
That's a
Christ!
double
Oh
crit!
shit! That is a double crit.
Oh shit!
Wait, that's the second one.
He has no chance. You call the shot. Oh my gosh.
And it does bonus damage.
It
based
does
on
do
if
bonus
it's a called
damage.
shot.
I guess it'll do +4 bonus damage.
Woo!
Now is that +4 times?
That's a spicy punch.
Nah, not +4 times. Or it might be times.
Since it was a crit, does he double the bonus damage?
It's true. Alright, you got me there. So
I
that's...
said does he, not he does.
So it's 18 worth of damage.
Yeah, it's 18 worth of spice. So you slam him in the jaw, and his head goes spinning, and that's all wither damage, if I'm right?
Yeah, that's all energy damage.
Ah, shit.
So there's no DR.
Yep.
Ah, shit, son, you just took him out.
You did not, actually.
You make a fort save as well.
Alright. He will make a fortitude save.
Oh shit!
Would you crit on that? Like,
I don't think there's actually technically anything that
That's
happens.
true,
It's
'cause
still
it's
just the
saves.
effect. Yeah.
Yep. And he feels noticeably weaker. He sags in his armor and goes, "Ugh. What are you?"
Just a merchant sailor, or I guess a sea adventurer now. As kind of the punch comes in and cuts across from the side, getting him right through all that massive shield and armor. You also see Jean's muscles start to like swell, and his form is now like it seems to be like getting even bigger. Like his muscles are starting to like bulge.
Oh wow, you swole. You swole. All right. He will attempt to shield bash you. Yeah, is that what he's gonna do? Yeah, that's well. Yeah, he's gonna enter armored stance, and then he's gonna do that.
Okay.
So armored stance gives him a extra +2 to defense, and good lord, you absolutely destroy this guy. Crits are rough.
He has a big hit.
Yeah, this is a big hit. All right, and he's gonna attempt to shield bash you.
Now I have a penalty to my defense right now, but that's just equal. I just don't get dex to my defense right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that doesn't change anything because my dex is negative.
Yep. So.
Oh, are you talking about when you all-out attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you all-out attack, you still get dex. It just takes -5 out of your defense.
Oh, then in that case, I get hit.
Okay, and then in that case, it's 12 points of bludgeoning damage as he slams into you with his shield.
That hurts.
Yeah.
For sure.
Blow for blow.
Yeah. This is the clash of the
You
type.
get DR.
I do get DR, so only 10.
Yeah, only 10. But 10 still hurts. Alright.
Yes, it does.
And we are going to swiftly... Actually, bless you.
Thanks.
Okay. Alex did a sneeze that looked like it was gonna hurt. We're gonna switch over to... Let's see... I suppose... Millie.
Alright. Is it his turn?
I think it is his turn. And he is gonna take another shot at Tilly. Pow! With his icicle gun. I have so many things open. It's unreal. And he hits! Oh no! Oh no! That hurt. Tilly gets hit in the chest with the icicle gun and she crumples to the ground.
But
Sis!
It is your turn, Millie. Tilly is down.
Millie gets really mad.
Yep.
And she'll proc this.
Woo. So you whoosh, grow wings on your back, giving yourself an angelic look. He looks at you and it's like, I don't like this. Why are you a bird?
That's bird person. And she'll immediately fly over here.
Alright. If that's your turn, he's gonna take an attack at you. And he's gonna try and shoot you with his icicle gun. Pew! Ching. It tinks to the side. And he's like, damn it! Stay still! Don't fly! I'll get you too! It is your turn, Millie.
Alright. Well, Millie's mad. So she's gonna charge all out attack and then cut him.
Alrighty. All out attacking and cutting. Alright, let's go.
And charging.
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on.
So plus 5, 6, 7. Plus 7 to this roll.
Alrighty.
I think he has to crit.
Jeez. He's pretty durable, to be fair. So But no, you get him, and chink! You slice through him. He goes, ah! He falls to one knee, staggering. But he stands back up. He's not about to let you win. You darn bird. Bitch.
Oh, hell no. Don't let Sonny hear that.
And he's gonna try and shoot you with his icicle gun again. And you spiral off to the side with your wings. And it's your turn. He seems pretty hurt.
She's gonna move over here and charge at him again.
Alright.
Doing an all-out attack, and charging, so +7.
Alright. Let's see if he can defend. He can't! How do you want to do this?
Yeah, Millie flies around him, and she's doing exactly what a bird of prey would do when it's like targeting a animal. She's charging in, her wings are folding in, and her sword is just above the ground, just enough to where it won't be dragging, and she immediately cuts him straight up as she sails past him.
And he, taking that slice, vicious slice, drops to his knees and face first into the pile of treasure that he was trying to steal from his own boss.
Tilly! Millie will immediately run towards Tilly.
She is unconscious.
Oh,
But not dead.
Not
I'll
dead.
get you. I'll get you to.
Eileen.
Yeah, I'll get you to Eileen. She'll.
She who must not be named, apparently.
Alright. And Tilly hurries off. We'll switch to Sunny and Eileen.
Doing that backpack carry.
Yeah, the backpack carry. I got you.
Okay.
We switch to Sunny and Eileen. I believe it was... Whose turn was it? His?
I think so. Eileen just went.
So,
So.
I think it's actually your turn.
I can't see the turn timer, so I don't know.
Alright, we'll just say it's Shadow Sorrow's turn, who is going to free all of the young women. So he is going to, I think he can, let me look at his skill real quick. Yes? Yes, Pete?
Oh, I went back and looked, and it is his turn, but you're already doing it, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it. Alright, he is going to take a slice at you, Sunny. With his katana. Ka!
Oh, so you're approaching me?
Yes, he is approaching you.
I'll just try to defend, I guess.
Yep. You managed to avoid. But how about these two? And he drops the sword that he was slashing you with and draws 2 more. And makes 2 more attacks.
You can do that?
Yeah. He has multi-sword fighting.
Ah. Odd. But okay.
I love the phrase
I'm
Sunny
good.
attacks with defense.
Yes.
That's the way I put it up, so I can also put the -3 to let me know my DR.
Sunny is okay. Those 2 swords break on Sunny's sword. And,
Wait, level 3?
I have 3 because I took a feat to get more
Okay.
DR.
yeah.
Cool.
His swords break on Sunny's sword, and he's like, I have more swords! And he does have more swords. But that's only because he strapped a dumb amount to himself. Sunny, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna all-out attack, power attack.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I went suddenly Yiddish.
That's going to be... Yeah, okay. I'm going to do this. Mother!
Sunny's terrible rolls. Pew.
You literally don't have to roll.
Yep.
If I roll a nat 1.
You could crit, you don't know.
It still wouldn't matter, even if you crit failed. A crit fail on the attack automatically missed.
Yeah. So, he like, quickly draws a sword to deflect your strike, even though he didn't need to, and you were not gonna miss him anyway. He's like, ha! I'm an excellent swordsman! Aren't you impressed?
Yeah, he just took it just to look cool.
Yeah, he did.
Literally just... still completely blank-faced at this guy. Not even angry. Doesn't have the strength to be angry at this guy.
He's too kinda cute. So Eileen comes up behind this guy and gets real close to his neck. And he starts getting really red, like, wait, miss! I'm in the middle of a battle.
I'm gonna beat your ass!
I'm in the middle of a battle, and, you know, and
Sonny's definitely not jealous and about to beat his ass harder because of this.
And then, Eileen
Just-
nods.
Yeah,
Eileen
just
nods.
wait until the bite comes, and then tell you won't be jealous anymore.
Yeah, and then she nods. And he's like, no, why? And I think she has to make an attack. Yes. I'll just roll it and see if he misses. He just narrowly avoids. So she goes in to chomp on his neck, and he, like, scoots away hastily, like, our first kiss must be more special than this. Please, my lady, please reconsider. You're the reason for her lewd behavior, aren't you, angry midget?
Don't blame me! What are you talking about?
I'm not supposed to blame the lady. So
Don't blame her either, and she's not lewd, thank you very much. She's a nice, gentle lady.
He ignores you. It goes to attack, but his sword goes flying out of his hands. But I have more swords! And he draws 2 more. Oh no. Yikes.
That's a lot of damage.
Actually, no, it's not. Because I have a special feature. As he goes to strike down on me,
Yes.
I disappear. And I end up over here.
Oh gee. Can you pop up the text on that for me?
Actually, I end up... yeah, well, there's 5 probably.
The standard for all of your
It is
characters.
the standard of all... Well, not just that, but it is... Dwarven disappear. I can't basically lose my turn, but on my next turn, but no hit.
Oh wow. So okay. So they just lose they just don't hit you
They just don't hit me at all.
ever. Oh, that's pretty good actually.
I pretty much only use that for crits.
Okay. Well, you disappear and he looks very confused. I thought that it was a good one.
Well,
I must have erased him with my powerful sword technique.
my back is facing him when I disappear, and I just turn my head, my sun hat down, and all you can see is a little bit of red coming out of my eye.
I'm too powerful. He's staring down at his hands right now. Eileen thinks you look very cool though.
Yeah, score points with the ladies.
And she's going to try and take a boop at him.
Get him, Eileen.
My lady, why? And he gets jabbed gently with the sword, and he goes, well, it's against my policy to fight a lady, but in this case...
I mean, at this point, being stabbed, he would probably see me.
Huh?
At this point, he would probably see me after getting stabbed and turning around.
Yes.
I am not invisible after I disappear.
There you are, you midget! Of anger. I'm sorry, my lady. I must go fight him. So he hurries over to you. And he makes some pitiful, piddly attacks. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, he makes his first attack. Pow!
Here's to hoping. Nope, I get hit.
Ha! He hit you with the first sword strike. Ha! I am stronger than you thought I was. And then he tries to thwap you with 2 more. But oh jeez.
So about the dwarven disappearance.
Yeah? You lost your turn.
Critting.
I can't.
It's my next turn that I lose, so
But you can't.
I could still react.
You've already used your reaction this turn, didn't you?
No, it was my reaction from last turn. This is his next turn.
Is it?
Yes, that's the way reactions work.
So he hit you, you ran, it was your turn, then it was Eileen's turn.
Yes, and then that's his turn again.
Yeah, okay. So you can disappear. Okay, you're good. I just needed to resolve the order in my head. Wait! Stop doing that! You're too fast! And Eileen's gonna go over to you and check and make sure you're okay.
Are you okay, Sonny?
I'll be okay. It's not too bad right now, but he's getting those lucky strikes off.
They looked a little threatening. I thought you were a goner, like once or twice.
Wow. I won't just let him hit me, not when your life is on the line.
Thank you.
And he's like, enough talking! Stop seducing the fair maiden! And he hurries over to you, Sonny. And he's going to...
The only sucky part about this is that I do lose by a die,
Yes.
except for my reaction.
Yes, you do. So he's gonna try again. Ha!
Also, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop critting.
I didn't crit! I rolled low!
Not this time, but last time you did.
I crit both ways. Equalizes. So you deftly avoid his swing, and he tries swinging 2 more times, and you avoid his swings. That he's starting to run out of swords. He's like half out. He just kind of tosses them to the side because he thinks it's cool.
And he's right.
He's right.
He's like Reaper.
Yes.
And he's right.
Okay, now is it my turn?
It would be your turn, but you avoided his attack. So now it's
last turn. Remember, I go after him. So, and he just went again.
yeah.
I lost the last turn.
You lost.
I have lost the last 2 turns because of doing the dwarven disappearance. It
Okay.
is now the 3rd after that. I have my turn.
Okay, fine. You can have your turn. I guess.
I keep track of this.
All right. All right.
I'm doing power attack, all out attack.
All right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
24 damage?
Ouch. What the f- Oh man, you crit on the damage though. Yikes.
I am upset.
Eileen, what's she gonna do?
Is there a way I can avoid? She can help me avoid those stupid crit fails.
Yeah, she's gonna walk up to him and do Cloak of Bats. Her body starts morphing into a swarm of little bats. And she swipes the Cloak of Bats at him, and he has to make a reflex save or be blinded. He is actually good at those though, so he's like, ha! My lady, why are you batty? What's going on? I'm very confused. And, he's actually going to poke at her. Like, he's not entirely convinced that she's a lady anymore and he has to check.
I can't hear you anymore. Can anyone else hear?
Me?
I can't hear anything.
She's
Yes.
muted.
Hello. Sorry, I'm back. How
We
long
can
was
hear you.
that? What did you hear last?
Basically,
Like-
you were about to poke, but you didn't get to that.
Yeah, he's gonna try and poke at her because he's not really sure what's going on, or if she's a lady.
We literally keep losing you right as you say that.
Really? What the? Okay, that's...
Stop muting.
I didn't mute. That's weird. It's very strange. Okay, let me know if I cut out again. Alright.
He's cutting your connection with his many, many swords.
Yeah. That's very true. Eileen swiped her cloak of bats. He's gonna try and attack her with his swords. Ha! I'm just gonna roll these all at once. And Eileen's gonna try to avoid it. She avoids the first one, second one, and the third one. Phew. His blades swipe through the bats, and he's like, "You're not a lady at all, are you? You're some kind of monster."
So I figured out why I keep crit failing.
What?
I'm hitting so hard that I go through him without damaging him.
Okay, sure. It is your turn, Sonny.
This time, I'm putting all of my energy into this slash.
Alright.
It
20.
will hit.
Maybe a little bit less energy.
It's possible to hit.
It's possible.
It's a really shitty roll, but
Yeah.
I give up, guys. This is Sunny.
He takes out another sword and has it break on your sword. Like, purposefully. He didn't have to make it break, but he made it break on your sword.
I can't believe you would disgrace swordsmanship like this.
I'm not disgracing swordsmanship. I'm the coolest swordsman in the world.
No amount of cool is worth giving up your honor as a swordsman. Breaking swords willy-nilly. You're supposed to have trust in your sword.
I don't need a lecture from you, midget. And at that, Eileen will swipe at him again with her cloak of bats. Let's see if he makes it. He still does. He's like, haha! Not so fast! Not so fast, batty girl. I'm on to you now and your tricks. You won't fool me this time. And he's gonna take more swipes at Eileen. Haha! How about this? And she doesn't think much of that.
Lots of whiffs.
She doesn't think much of that. She just sort of spins and dances, and she's like,
Get him, Sonny. You can do it.
I'm gonna keep doing this until it fucking works.
okay. Go ahead. And he's like, ha! You couldn't hit me if you tried, and then
And then I hit him. Very hard.
he raises his swords to block your strike, but you shatter through them with your own, and it doesn't get deflected. What happens?
The anger in my eyes as I just tip my hat down, and do the cool samurai thing where my hat is the only thing facing him. And I put my sword back in the sheath.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do the cool thing where they strike, but it looks like they're just hitting the air. And then slowly, his swords, the lines go across the swords and across his chest. And the sword blades start slowly falling off. And at the like 2 seconds later, blood gushes from the wound.
How could I be defeated by someone so short? He flops onto the ground.
And then I do the cool samurai thing where I clean off my blade and put it back in the sheath. Because you have no honor as a swordsman.
Alright. And with that, we'll go back to Jean.
Yes. I believe the move is mine, correct?
I believe so.
As I just got smacked.
Yep. The move
Jean
is yours.
has few fancy moves, so he will continue. I'm gonna do the same thing I did as last time. I'm gonna do a cold shot.
All out attack.
All out attack.
Alright.
Because I think I need it to pull it off. I'm gonna try and smack. Oh.
Yeah. Smack him in the face. You just miss. He raises his shield.
Jab. Yeah.
You just jab, and he raises his shield, and it
Punch
teeps
iron.
off. You're better than I gave you credit for, but once I take care of you, I'll have dominated this island. It will be my retreat from the Marines, my haven, before I go back into the Grand Line and claim the One Piece for myself.
If I go down here, I promise you my crew will be along and finish you off in a moment.
I doubt it. My shadows have probably already taken care of them. You're facing down the captain of the Shadow Pirates! Captain!
Name, dude!
Captain Von Marks the Second.
You're a pirate.
Missed that part.
Yes.
That'll make this actually much easier on my end, so that's good news.
Well, try this on for size. And he's gonna shift out of his armored stance, so it will be easier to hit him.
Oh, thank God.
But on the downside,
Well, let's not worry about it. On the downside, he also will hit less hard.
he will also hit harder as he shifts into Bloodlust.
Very well.
Not much, but he's gonna get a little bit. And as he tries to go and shield bash you again. Hoof!
Oh shit, I thought it was his turn to shift. Alright, I will...
Yeah, I thought going into a stance does take a standard action.
Does it? I think he can use his move action, right?
Well, either way.
Well, you have 2 standard actions, so you can still make one attack.
Yep. And Pete...
I thought 2 standard actions was only with 6 ranks or more.
I mean, regardless, at the moment, I definitely knocked this shield aside.
Yep. He knocked the shield aside with a hefty elbow strike, something or other.
Yeah, I shoulder into it and push it away, which I imagine opens me up to throw this next,
Yeah.
haymaker.
Go for it.
Oh,
Oh, is that a called attack? Called shot?
yeah, that was the same thing I've been doing.
Alright. Let's see.
So that's at a 25, actually.
It hits.
It's also an all-out attack. Yeah.
Alright.
And so as I go to punch with like my left jab, I just grab onto his shoulder and then pull in and headbutt him in the head.
And as you do, his eyes roll back into his
Oh,
head.
I got him?
Yeah, you did.
Hey!
As you do,
Yay!
his eyes roll back into the back of his head, and the shield drops onto the table, crashing through it as he falls at your feet. You have defeated King Von Marks. And that, I think, is where we will call it for tonight.
Very good.
Guys, we beat him up. Although I'm worried for Tilly.
Actually, 1 second. Dunstan,
Yes.
you arrive at the throne room.
Okay.
In this last moment, you manage to catch your captain, throwing the finishing blow.
Where is he, old man? Where's that king?
Gene kind of looks back, and I imagine there's some blood on his head where he just
Yeah.
headbutted this fool, and he looks back and I think according to what that prisoner said before, he holds out his arms to the side. You're looking at him.
What? You're the king? When did this happen?
Butter, butter, butter. Butter, butter, butter. Butter, butter, butter.
Is it on the king's person?
It's on Dunstan. The
Oh.
Denden Mushi.
Had that Denden Mushi for a long
Okay.
time.
The Denden Mushi you picked up is ringing.
Gotcha. So we'll pick up and answer it.
Yep. Red alert! Red alert! The Marines are surrounding the castle. The Marines are surrounding the castle, Captain. We're in trouble. You need to get down to the underground. You need to get down to the ship and get out of here. I think they figured us out.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Captain! Captain Marks!
He's the captain's not here right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Oh God. Who are you? Oh no!
Please leave a message after the tone. Beep.
You hear a click from the other end as the person hangs
Click.
up.
Oh shit.
And this is where we'll end it for tonight. That's
Cool.
it, everybody.
We beat him up, but I am worried for Tilly because Tilly is unconscious.
Yep.
You and Millie both.
All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this stream. We had an exciting episode, I guess, if we could call it that, today.
It was brilliant. Thank you
was a
for
lot of
having
fun.
us.
Yeah, it was great.
That was the One Piece experience right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for real.
Yep. And
That was
So about that level.
calm down.
I did want to.
You'll level up
I did-
once you escape.
Should we have it at least on standby?
No, you'll sure. Have it on standby. You'll level up probably as soon as you escape.
Okay.
So you guys can go ahead and level up. Anyway, thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure everyone else does too. You all have a good night, okay?
Have a good night. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Goodbye.
Have a beautiful time.
You have a wonderful time. Thank you for coming.